Hey, I'm Mojo. RuneScape, a world of endless ways to tell your story and choose your path. Welcome to the story of my Zeah-locked, challenge-oriented Ultimate Iron Man, where as I level my stats and complete preset goals, more of Zeah becomes available to me. Welcome to the Trails of Zeah. Welcome back, episode 7 of Trails of Zeah. So we're going to take a bit of time at the start of the episode here to get some quality of life upgrades. Because grinding a winter tot is really costly when it comes to food, and there's a lot of time that's wasted just walking back and forth from where I have to go get food over here in Sidious all the way back up. So I want to try and get high enough crafting level so we can make games necklaces. That way we can just instantly teleport back up to Wintertop, which will already be a big quality of life change for me. So for now, we're gonna go and try and free up a little bit of inventory spots. I just got 11 herblore, so we can now clean these, which is nice. So I'm going to go see the little guy over here, and I'm going to maybe try and push for 12. That way I can make them into strength potions and then drop them, get rid of them. So that's the plan for the first bit of the episode. Games necklace, try and get our crafting up, and then move on from there. Alright, so we're going to need some inventory space to be able to start training crafting, at least to get it to the level I need. So I'm going to be selling quite a few things. We're going to be selling either the axe or the sword. Probably the sword, because I think the next time we actually go and try and kill stuff, it's going to be killing fire giants for Rune Scimitar. We're going to be using magic anyway. So the sword, I don't really need it. The shield, I'm thinking I can keep it because I always have this open, so that's fine. The axe, again, I'd rather keep the axe because I know I'm doing Wintertot right now. So that's my idea behind this. I'm just gonna sell it for gold. And then we have to look at the rest of our stuff here. I'm probably gonna just sell this unnoted sapphire and the burn pages. And we're gonna try and train up our herblore to be able to use these terraments, freeing up just a few more spots. I'm sitting on the limestone still for a bit because I really need it for once I get my POH. So goodbye Myth Sword and goodbye Sapphire. I think I'm gonna get rid of the iron ore too. I mean, I don't really need it right now. Yeah, and that's leaving me with just, you know what, we're gonna go do the clue scroll. We're gonna see, maybe we get lucky, maybe we don't. Only time will tell. Alright, so the clue scroll that we've been sitting on since, I want to say episode 1 or 2. Here it goes, nothing. And can we get another step in Zeah? And unfortunately, we cannot. So it's a real shame. It's pretty close too. But unfortunately, this clue is finally dead and out of the inventory. It feels good. It feels good to have one more slot open. And we'll go for clues later on for sure. It shouldn't be that hard. Alright, so my idea for crafting, we're going to be going for, let's see here. So we want to be able to make sapphire necklaces, so 22. We're going for 22 crafting. Currently we have 10. My plan is to pick flax, spin the flax in the bowstring, and then craft willow longbows to be able to sell to the general store. So 14 inventory spots. Let's see how long this takes. Alright, so we're going to need to spin around 290 flax into bowstring, which is going to take about 21 trips back and forth. So we've got a pretty long, we've got a grind ahead of us. Not that long, at least we can see the end. So now that we've got the bowstring, we'll just head over here. There's some willow trees. We'll just chop, make some longbows, and sell them to the bank. We'll see how much money it makes. If it's worth doing, we'll do it. If not, we'll probably just drop the bowstring. Alright, so I kind of goofed. I can't actually make the necklace until I get a necklace mold. And the only way for me to get a necklace mold is getting 44 construction. So yeah, I'm gonna fish up an inventory of swordfish, head back up to Wintertot and try and get 25. And then we can work our way in getting a games necklace. So we did get a couple levels, which is nice, you know. The 5 levels we got a fletching level. We increased our cash stack a bit. It's not lost time. It's just, I didn't think about needing the mold. So yeah, we're gonna go back to Wintertot with soon our 2 pieces of warm clothing. I'll go get a fire staff and whatnot, and it should be pretty good. So we just finished my longest Wintertot solo so far. Almost got to 12,500 points. Just missed out. Not too worried. Which means we've got a lot of rolls in this crate. Good news, we got from 8 to 17 construction. So looking pretty good there. I'm gonna actually just walk out here and we will see. Yes, and we will open up the crate, see what we get. Hopefully we can get some pyromancer pieces. The broom-a-torch would be great. Okay, let's open it up. Alright, a second pair of warm gloves. That kind of sucks, but a lot of good useful stuff in here. I'll get the inventory all set up, and I'll show you what we got in the long run. Just traded in the second pair of warm gloves, and we're just gonna an extra uncut sapphire. So, alright, so we've got the inventory all set up. The good news, we got 28 raw swordfish, which means I don't need to go down and get more, and I can start up another game right away. We've got other food here that I'm just gonna cook up, eat to full, and drop. I won't eat it. Let's see, we got a teak and mahogany seed, completely useless. I don't have anywhere to plant them. The Renar weed, just gonna end up dropping it. The 2 Renar seeds, I'm gonna give that to one of my buddies. He's gonna come and help me with a duo later. So, yep. The Terramins are currently taking the spot of Harlander seeds, so if I get Harlanders, they'll go there. The burnt pages are currently sitting where I would keep watermelon seeds if I do end up getting some. I'm really debating on keeping the sapphires. Obviously these we're just going to cook them up and drop them. Because the sapphires would be games necklaces once I end up getting all the construction and whatnot. We'll see. For now, I think it's fine. I think we can do a couple runs with limited inventory. We won't get as many rolls, but that's fine. We can still get a bunch of points. So I'll see you at the end of the next round. So my idea is I'm going to use up some of the weaker food in a Wintertot world. That way I can hopefully just bang out get a couple crates and use up this food instead of just dropping it. So it'll be a little bit more efficient in the long run here. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Used like half of the food that I prepared. Let's see what we get. Coins and new logs. Unfortunately, these logs are... I guess I might as well burn them for the fire making XP. And then we'll jump back into another one. Let's go. Shout out to my boy Wood, who's been here for a little while now, but that is 25 construction. We can now move the POH to Hesidius and actually start training construction. So let's finish this round and then we can finally start to do that. And here it is, the long-awaited relocation of our house. We are going to spend the 8K-ish to move it to Hesidius. We've officially unlocked construction on the account. So I'm going to do a few things here, get the inventory set up. I'm going to come to you with a plan, the next steps that we're going to undergo to start getting construction, and getting the account really off its feet. Alright, so I've got my master plan, and before we can actually start anything, there are 3 things we've got to do. The first is getting 16 crafting so I can use up these silver ore with the holy symbol mold that's over in the monks camp down here, and just make 10 holy symbols, get the crafting XP while we can, and then sell them off and whatnot. That frees up this inventory spot here. I'm going to drop the burned pages to my main, because I'm not going to have a use for them at the moment. The next step is going to be getting 60 woodcutting so we can unlock the woodcutting guild, 40 magic so we can use teleport to home, and I think I will also try and use up these iron arrows now that I can make a maple shortbow. Use them up so I can put the steel bolts on my back and just get rid of the iron arrows, and hopefully while doing that we can get the 12 herb lore needed to make strength pots, and we can get rid of the tearmans. So in all we'd free up about 1, 2, 3, 4 extra inventory spots, and then we can see about the rest, what I keep, what I get rid of. So that's the plan. We're going to start with crafting, get the crafting level we need so we can make those holy symbols. Okay, so we've now freed up the silver ore inventory spot by just crafting them into the holy symbols and selling them and whatnot. We're now going to head down into the catacombs, and we're going to try to range up on hill giants. 2 reasons. First reason, we need limpert roots so we can make these into strength potions. Second reason, just going to be the best way to train my range. And third, law runes. We're going to be able to get some law rune drops. Now, it'll be nice to have a few, but it's not the main source where we're going to get our law runes. We're going to attempt, as we get our magic up, our range up, we're going to go and kill some baby red dragons in the 4th house dungeon to get some grubby keys. Grubby keys, we open the chest, we can get ourselves 200 law runes, which will be perfect for the construction training. However, to open the grubby keys, we need a lot of thieving levels, 57. So we've got a couple grinds ahead of us here. For me, it's going to be a couple hours. For you, it's going to be pretty much instant. So I'll come back to you whenever I get something interesting, anything fun. For now, we're going to kill some hill giants. Alright, so we've got here some guams, which is going to give us the herb lore level. We're 1 potion away, and we've gotten 4 herbs. So that's nice. We can finally make the herb lore level to be able to make strength potions. We're going to transition from hill giants. I was killing them for a bit to get these limpert roots to hobgoblins. A little bit quicker, better drop rate on the limpert roots, and we can get this done a little bit quicker. Afterwards, I'll be coming to you with a step-by-step plan what we're going to do to finish up the episode. Alright, so we've now finished using all the tearmans. What is left to do, so the 2 things that I want to do before the end of the episode, we got to get our woodcutting to 60 to access the woodcutting guild, our magic to 40 to be able to use teleport to home, and we will begin the thieving grind to be able to open grubby chests in the 4th house dungeon. So I'll see you back once we've got the woodcutting, the magic, and we'll see where we end off in thieving. And with this limpert root, that is going to give us 32 farming, and most importantly, 800 total level. So what does this mean? It means that we've unlocked Shazian, and we can really start the quest line of Client of Corinne, and then all the regions, all the big cities quests. However, we're going to put that on pause. The series is going to take a little bit of a shift from here on out. I'll be explaining much more in the next episode. For now, our main goal is still going to be pushing towards getting construction. So right now we're thieving, we're farming just to get the levels, We used up the iron arrows, got our range up. We've got the total level. So, yeah. There's not going to be an episode coming out this Friday, unfortunately. I'm going to be grinding out a little bit more for next Wednesday. And with the little shift that I'm talking about that you'll see next week, I need a little bit more time. So feel free to leave down in the comments any suggestions, anything you want to let me know. If not, thanks very much for watching. If you like the video, give it a like. If you really like it, you can always subscribe. It's free, and it'll be very appreciated. Have a good one.